Chat, what is going on with family drama? How come with everything that is going on in this world, some of the craziest things are happening behind closed doors? At the end, I will reveal why I don't even talk to my relatives to this day. And I'm not going to talk to you either if you don't subscribe right now.
My family was very cheap.
Valid.
Every Wednesday, we would go to the Bronx Zoo.
Every Wednesday, like week?
If we wanted to go to the zoo, it would only be on a Wednesday. Why? Because that was the only free day. I hated that Bronx Zoo. I hated it so much.
What did the zoo do to you?
It was the smallest zoo ever. The animals would never appear. You would just go and watch the exhibits. You know what I'm saying? But there's no animal visible because it was so poor.
Really?
It was so trashy. It was so garbage. And then everyone, because it was a free day and it was in the Bronx. No way. It was the dirtiest place I've ever been in my life.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
For the animals.
There was a leopard, and it was like the cage was 10 steps max. It was the worst place on earth, pretty much, okay? See, this is the thing. This is how I made up for it. I had a TV in the back of my mom's Chevy Trailblazer. Okay, this was back when like TVs weren't like part of the car. You'd have to buy a separate TV attachment for it, and you would have to like actually get CDs, which you would get from like these random people, the bootleg CDs.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
And sometimes you could attach a VHS to it through the RC cables in the back, bro.
Not that old, dog.
Whoa.
I just outed myself. Let me just jump off the cliff.
But to make up for how much I hated the zoo, there was one movie that I would watch.
Zootopia!
It wasn't out at the time.
Shrek.
Madagascar!
That's a good pick. I did not think of that one.
That is a good movie.
Beverly Hills Chihuahua 2.
What is that?
Bro, what?
Oh my god, that was goated.
One of the worst, best movies I've ever watched in my life.
They're literally like IRL chihuahuas, right?
Yes.
Yes, I seen this. It's been a while, but I think I seen this.
I did not like this movie that much. I just wanted to get into the vibe of the Bronx Zoo because I hated it that much. My family, though, was so cheap because to park at the Bronx Zoo at the time, I think it was like $10. It's not a lot of money, but it's like kind of
lot.
some money,
That's a lot
right?
for parking.
So we opted to do street parking. Now,
Valid.
who here knows how bad the Bronx is?
Oh, me.
I do.
I do. I don't.
It is so bad. It was so bad, in fact, that when we went to the zoo, we were only there for 30 minutes. That's how short the zoo is. Some of the exhibits, they were just like, let's throw a peacock in there. Why not? Like, it is horrible. They literally recently updated it.
Is that at least a little bit better now?
Yeah. Giraffes actually have some land now, but they're sharing it with some ostriches. Why not?
What?
Nothing in this place makes any sense whatsoever. My family, the way we go about it, we make a bunch of food, we sneak it in, and we just kind of go there, do whatever we want to do. But I hated it, so I complained so much.
There wasn't enough food?
No, okay.
That was good, Oofy Poo. Thank you.
We're just gonna stay here in silence until you say you're sorry.
Oh, we'll be here the whole day.
Oh my god.
So after 30 minutes, I was like, I'm done. Time to fake cry. This is what I do. This is how I learn new tech here. Literally, it was throwing the biggest temper tantrum of my life to the point where like my parents are like, oh, fine, go home. But keep in mind, 30 minutes in the zoo, we walked back to our car. Windows are shattered.
Oh
Are your wheels gone?
Are you serious?
Literally everything was broken. They broke all 4 windows
That's pity, bro.
and they robbed the entire car.
Yeah, at least you weren't in the car, you know what I'm saying? They would have stole you.
He's too big to carry.
That's insane.
not that fat. They basically had a party in the back room. The center console left open. Glove compartment left open. You know the part where you hide your glasses left open. They didn't even close the doors. It's like, come on, man.
Not only is robbing you disrespectful, leaving everything open is disrespectful.
At least the only good thing about that was that other people knew that it got robbed, so they didn't want to rob it.
How kind of them.
Do you think there was a chance there was another robber that went past that car getting robbed and he was like, oh, man, I wish I got out there sooner?
I would not be surprised if there was a homeless guy that saw the door open and was like, oh, finally, a house. But my parents were pissed. They were like, oh my God, we lost this, we lost that. I don't remember what they lost, okay? All I knew was that I lost Beverly Hills Chihuahua.
Are you serious?
I had a like bag of CDs in the car. I was basically my own Netflix. They didn't take that. So I had an empty CD case of this movie that I did not like. But now, because I was like, what, 6 or 7 years old, it was my favorite movie of all time. With New York traffic to get to the Bronx Zoo, it is around like an hour and a half. Now we're driving home, glass shattered, windows up for some form of dignity, with a crying child in the back for an hour and a half straight, complaining, I want my Beverly Hills! Exactly! My Beverly Hills Chihuahua too!
Well, I would be complaining too. I mean, that's valid.
You know how angry my parents were when we got back? The amount of yelling that I heard that night was astronomical.
Dude, you deserve it, bro. You're crying over a movie. Go get a job.
You want to hear something even worse?
Wait, that's not even the worst story?
It get even worse than that.
The reason why I bring up Beverly Hills Chihuahua 2 is we just fixed the glass. So this car was was a 3-row car. It was a driver, passenger, and the back row, and then the backer row. Fixing the glass, I don't even know how expensive it was.
That's pretty expensive.
I want to say like a month after we just fixed the car, because we kept that car like that for a while. I'm not gonna lie, because we're like, it's robbed. Like, we have nothing to lose anymore. Probably a month after we fixed that car, someone else broke into it. But it's crazy.
What?
Way crazy.
You gotta get rid of the car. It's bad luck.
For context, I feel like everybody on their dad's side of the family has the worst side of their family. Am I crazy for that?
No, I agree.
It's an Arab thing, 100%. My dad's side of the family, horrible human beings. Moral of the story is they stole a lot of stuff from my father, to the point where my dad and my family do not talk to these people.
That's valid.
So these people are very petty. Let me paint the scene. This is a new day, new month, new lifetime, new Beverly Hills Chihuahua 2.
Oh, you got a new one. Hooray.
Do you remember those pencils or pens that had the trolls on the top of the hair?
Yes,
Dude, I love trolls.
the book fair things.
Yes. I had 6 of these like pencils. I was like a really stupid kid. If I use the hairs on this troll, maybe I can dust things off and clean it so my mom doesn't have to clean it.
No, that's valid. That's valid.
That's nice.
I was trying to be nice.
That's logical.
Yeah.
So I rushed over to my mom's Trailblazer and I jump in the back seat because who doesn't want to be chauffeured a little bit? And you want to get the experience, right? So I'm dusting off the back glass and my mom just gets into the car and she's like getting ready, like, oh, we're going to go to this person's house. Blah, 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 blah. And I see a man in a shiesty.
Wait. They had shiesties back then?
Oh, this is the OG shiesty.
Oh, a balaclava.
Yes, exactly, right? Keep in mind, by the way, I'm still in my driveway, right? This is my house. This man in this balaclava starts running down my driveway with a pipe in hand.
Dude,
Oh my gosh.
I don't even know what I would do.
I think Stocks would just stare at them.
Fight back.
Nah, stupid baby. Remember that. I'm like, ooh, visitor. Who we're driving? We got a guest. Okay, cool.
We have a guest is crazy.
Guys.
Bring him in! Thanksgiving dinner! Yeah!
I was so friendly. I don't know what I thought. I just knew that, ooh, we have a party of 3. And exactly 3.67 milliseconds after I had that thought process, he absolutely smashes that glass.
Which window again?
The back one.
The back? Oh my
Exactly
God.
where I was sitting is the glass that they shattered. I didn't know what beef or I didn't know what drama was going on. I was just like, holy crap, a bunch of glass is now falling on me and I'm not severely cut, but I am now cut in multiple places. Don't know how it happened, but glass is very sharp. Me, logical person, seeing this man now run away from the crime that he committed.
What was the purpose of it if he runs away?
Nah, that's a hate crime, bro. He just smashed your window and dipped.
My mom freaking out because she was like, what the hell just happened? Is my son dying? Because I'm now bleeding because like the glass fell into my head and now it's like all there, right?
Oh.
I take my troll pencil and start cleaning up the glass.
No way.
With the fuzz of the hair?
Right off the face.
I'm trying to clean up the glass from the seat and saying, Mom, I'm helping. I'm sorry. At least I didn't know for years what happened. I just know that was a core memory in my brain because how can you forget something so traumatic?
Right.
Fast forward, maybe like 8 years after, my cousin gets cancer.
Whoa.
What?
Oh.
That just shifted gears.
It all makes sense. I just found out about it. It's on my dad's side. We're just going there because he was the only good cousin, really, from like our dad's side of the family. He passes away. We have a funeral. It's a whole thing. We go to our cousin's house. Then my mom comes to me and she's like, you see that guy right there? That cousin of yours? And I was like, yeah, what about it? I'm like 16 at the time. That's the guy who smashed the window of our car.
Seriously? No way.
How did she know?
She's like, you see that uncle of yours over there? He was the getaway driver.
Wow.
Are you serious?
Just randomly dropped lore on you like that at the function.
I literally was like, no way. Why are you just now telling me this is a family member that did this to me? I didn't want to like kind of put it in your brain or whatever, you know, make you hate them for something you don't remember or whatever. She's just trying to be nice about it. But she's like, if you remembered, let me tell you everything. She tells me everything about my family drama. In that moment of me just learning of my cousin's existence and him dying. And all I'm saying is it apparently gets so much worse than that.
How does it get worse than your own family robbing your own car?
The robbery in the beginning, I don't even know if that was them. But the second time, that was straight up hate crime. That was 100% them just hating on me for no reason. They saw me in the back seat and they talked to me with the biggest smile on their face. Like nothing ever happened. They're like, oh my God, it's been forever. I knew you since you were a baby. You know what else you do? When you smash glass over my head when I was a baby. TV, okay, buddy?
That's ridiculous.
Moral of the story is if you give me enough money, like $2, I'll go on a boxing with all my cousins and I'll beat them. And if you have bad people in your family, just do not deal with it. Just cut them off your life, straight up.
Yeah, that is crazy.
Thank you for this, CVH.
My story is about how my family caused the bankruptcy of a multi-billion-dollar company, okay?
How do you even do that?
How did you come up with this, bro?
Okay, he's cooking.
Natalie ordered way too much Wingstop and bankrupted the company. That's what happened.
This is when I was about 8 years old. I have 3 siblings. I have a brother and 2 sisters. And all of them are around the same age. So they're all like 16 to like 19. So they all worked at Chuck E. Cheese. All of them together.
Why? Why? That's so random.
I don't know. I guess Chuck E. Cheese was just the thing back then, bro. I went to Chuck E. Cheese a lot when I was a kid. And since they worked there, I got special privilege.
Wait, free Chuck E. Cheese?
Just don't stay till 6 a.m.
Dude, you can get free pizza. They gave me free coins. It was amazing. I literally spent half my childhood there.
The pizza's pretty good. Now that I went there as an adult, I forgot how greasy and nasty the place is.
And it's kind of scary, too.
Why'd you go there as an adult?
I mean, why wouldn't you go as an adult? That's the real question.
Good point.
I don't know if you guys know, but in Chuck E. Cheese, their workers would put on this Chuck E. suit and go outside and interact with the kids. My brother would put on the suit and he would start dancing, you know, and he would come up to me and I would like push him aside, like, right? And we would like play with each other and he would like punch me sometimes. It's a little fluffy. It felt good. He would like push me and shove me and he would like shove me around and all the other kids were like, I wanna go. But he never did it to them. He's like, yo, I don't know you. You know, Chucky beating you up is kind of aura. My sister she was the supervisor of Chuck E. Cheese. That's a pretty big deal. She's like the head of like the party management and all that. It's pretty awesome. So while my brother was like playing around with me, my sister was dealing with a bit of a party. She had to like watch over the party, make sure everything, you know, if they wish for anything, my sister had to go do it. Like if they want to go on top of the stage, the animatronics, she has to go, you know, bring them up on top of the stage. It was this one girl's birthday and she rented out basically the front part of the animatronics. And about this girl, she's about 16 years old and my sister is like 18. Let me just say she was a bit on the heavier side.
Gonna be me.
Not only was she pretty big, she was also she rode a certain bus to school.
Oh.
My sister was on top of the stage dancing with the animatronics. The girl was like, I want to go up on stage. Her parents were recording all this. You know, it's their sweet 16 birthday party. You know, they're recording the girl's birthday. You know, they're at Chuck E. Cheese for some reason at 16 years old. I don't know what you're doing.
Hey, you can never be too old for the cheese, dog.
Don't ever say that again.
My sister was like, oh God, okay, I have to bring this girl up on stage. How am I gonna do this? Because I'm gonna be honest, my sister, she is about 100 pounds. I don't know if she can handle all that. You have to lift them onto the stage.
Oh my gosh.
She's basically like crying. She's just like, I want to be on the stage. I want to be on stage. She's basically whining to her parents. And her parents are like, yo, put her on the stage. I don't know why her parents didn't be like, you know, let's put her on stage ourselves. This girl's like quadruple my sister's body weight, okay? So my sister like took one big gulp. All right, let's do this. She gets down. She wraps her arms. I don't know how.
We got WWE move.
My sister tries lifting her up. She got her up a little bit, right? She's nearly there. My sister's body gives out, bro.
No way.
So what happened was the big girl ended up hitting her back. She landed on her back on the edge of the stage.
Nah.
Oh, like the pointy thing?
Yes, bro. As soon as she hits it,
I don't even want to imagine that.
my sister had to go get a band-aid or something. She had to do something because this woman is basically, she has a huge mark on her back.
A band-aid's gonna fix that.
I mean, dude, what is she gonna do? Just stare at her? She has to try and do something. My sister's freaking out, bro.
I'm freaking out.
In the back, she just hears this Titanic go.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
The parents are absolutely yelling at my sister, like, what did you do? What did you do? Act like this girl is basically dying, bro. And my sister comes up with the greatest idea ever. She runs away. She leaves. While all the commotion is happening, I'm enjoying my pizza while all this is happening. So she left the whole store. Later, what happened? My brother ended up receiving news about all this. My sister ended up got fired. I mean, I wonder why, bro. She basically broke a fat girl's back. So I don't know.
we are so mean, dude.
What happened was my brother ended up finding out that the fat girl and her family decided to actually sue Chuck E. Cheese.
No way.
And that was actually, I'm pretty sure that's one of the main reasons why Chuck E. Cheese actually filed for bankruptcy was because my sister couldn't lift a 100 million pound woman.
100 million pound is crazy.
So that's why there's no more Chuck E. Cheese's.
Well, thanks that way.
All my siblings actually got fired because of that. Because like, you're related to her.
Dang, there's some ops, bro.
My reign of happiness ended after that.
Is that why you switched to Wingstop?
Yo, bro, TBH, bro. Are you really gonna talk about food in front of me?
What are you, bro? I'm just asking you a genuine question.
No. Bro, do you even know who you are, bro?
What did I say that was wrong?
Zip it, big boy.
Okay.
I had a get together back in my school years when I was still a little socks. Back when I had all my hair. Before the homeschool era, I was going to public school.
Oh, shoot.
Oh, wow.
We were getting ready for a Halloween party.
Ooh, Halloween. I love Halloween.
This was gonna have my entire family involved. It was my family. It was actually also some of my cousins who came all the way from Canada, and we were gonna go to our neighbor's house to have a Halloween party. So it was a lot of families. Basically, the entire neighborhood was going to this one house to have a Halloween party.
Oh my God, you got invited to the cookout. I'm proud of you.
Yeah, right? What did you bring to the cookout?
I brought myself. I came in, dude.
Yeah, you would be kicked out of my house so quick, bro.
Nobody wants that.
Everyone was dressed up in different Halloween kind of outfits and stuff. Not to kind of brag a little bit, but I'm kind of bragging. I kind of went all out when I was a kid. I was a vampire.
Scary. Of course, this dude would be a vampire.
My whole family were vampires.
Oh my God.
Even my dad was a vampire.
Wow.
This Halloween party, I'll be honest, was kind of awesome. Especially as a young Nicholas. There was music, there was candy, there was food, there was everything that you could imagine. I was actually doing things. I was actually living.
What happened?
Why did you have a lame arc? You just turned lame all of a sudden.
Reality.
What? Reality of what?
I didn't have much close friends, but the one I was really close with, his name was Carson. He was even at this party, and he was one of my closer friends. We were at the same age. But the thing is, even though I was more normal back then, I still didn't like too much social interaction. I mean, I liked hanging out with everybody, but I was a little bit of a gamer. So after I was talking with everybody and like messing around with them and stuff like that, I was like, I'm good. That's enough. Where's the gaming console?
Where the game's at?
I actually went with the person in the neighbor's house. He was a bit younger. He was like many grades beneath me, but he had a gaming console. I think it was the Xbox 360.
Oh, the goat. The goat.
Best console of all time.
This one.
We were playing Spyro. We were playing on the Xbox 360, a bowl of candy in our Halloween costumes. Pretty much the greatest night ever. Or at least I would think it was. The thing is, I don't know exactly what happened, but you see, my sister is a little bit older than me. She was in this era where teenage drama was the peak of her life. My sister was going through a literal war. Susie said this, Savannah said that, this girl said this, that girl did that.
The gossip of the town.
No, go drama.
Oh, dude, I hate teenage drama, bro. All of it is just like so ego-fueled and just people just like to lie. People like to tell things to other people that don't even make sense, and it's just so stupid.
Rebecca said this about me.
She said my butt looked big, but I'll still go to the prom with her because we're friends, and it's like whatever.
Slur.
The drama got so bad that even my cousins that came down, they were even getting involved in this drama. Whatever they were arguing about, not a single thought of what that argument was going through my head.
You didn't care.
I lived in such a bubble in my life. Everyone that was taller than me were like giant mutant creatures roaming this earth. But eventually it got so bad that midway through the argument, my sister literally disappeared from the house.
What?
Oh, that's not good.
She left a whole party. And the thing is, the only one who knew this was me. I was the only person that saw my sister disappear through the party and just leave. I have you know, it was about maybe, 11 o'clock. So it was completely dark. We're talking about a young girl that is just walking through the neighborhood at the dead of night with no one knowing where she is at this moment. There wasn't like tracking. We were still on our flip phones and stuff. If someone got lost,
They were cooked. They were never found again, huh?
it was gone. So at the time when I was playing, I was like, should I tell someone about this? Or should I continue playing Spyro, the best game ever made? Because I'm sure my sister would let my parents know and my relatives know that she left the situation.
She'll be fine. She'll be fine. Don't worry.
She's a grown adult.
Yeah.
She can handle herself. She got herself into that. She can get out of it.
5 minutes later, 10 minutes later, 15 minutes later. She hasn't returned. She is gone. She is nowhere in the house premises, and I haven't seen her. Nor have I seen any sort of commotion going on with my family or parents, which tends to mean that something they don't know is happening, and they're not knowing of this sort of information.
Yeah, they're not knowers.
I got up in my vampire self, and I skedaddled over to my parents, and I said, Charlotte left. What? What do you mean she's gone? My dad is an extremely calm person. He never gets angry. He only has gotten angry in the animation stories I've told because that's how rare it is. Bro, when he said what, it was so loud that everyone in the party, including all my relatives, were seeing this situation. The party stopped. My dad went into automatic father mode. Where's my girl? He starts speaking another language. He's like, Dobry Jen, da da da. I don't even know. He's saying random things.
That sounds serious.
It is serious when the foreign language comes out of an immigrant man. He asked me, where's the last time I see her? And all I do is point at the door. Within seconds, my dad literally hurries out of the building and goes on a full-on search party on finding on where my sister is. And you would think that other people would come and help. You would even think maybe that my relatives would come and help. No, they just stayed at the party.
They just stay there.
And laughed about the situation.
No.
Crazy.
That's kind of wild, actually.
I know your dad is heated, bro. I'm sorry.
The same daughter and the same relative that were arguing with my sister in the first place, they were laughing about this whole situation. So my dad is searching, and some time went by, even up to an hour. It came to a point where my dad and my sister haven't returned to the party. My mom was like, all right, Nicholas, it's time to go home. So I go with my mom. I had to leave the spiral game. What's that area called when you go through that front door?
The mudroom.
The main lobby of the house.
Mudroom.
The shoe room.
What's that mudroom?
I like the shoe room. That sounds cool.
You like shoe room? You took shoe room over the actual term of what it's called.
I can do what I please. So I'm there with my mom. We're just hanging out in the shoe room. And my mom is quite concerned at this point. And supposedly, after all this time, he did not find her. My mom called my dad, and my dad returned home. They are panicking in this situation. They have not found my daughter. I mean, not my daughter. They have not found her daughter.
Did we miss the chapter?
Shortly after, they're having a heated discussion on where she possibly is. Me there, just with my whole bag of Halloween candy, eating different Snickers. The door opens. My sister has returned.
Oh, thank goodness.
Bro, she's LARPing, dude. She's clip farming.
My dad did not care. My dad, still a vampire at this moment, turns slowly to the door. And then my sister says the following. Oh, I'm sorry. I just went for a little stroll.
Little stroll.
Dude, on Halloween night is crazy.
My dad lost it. Why in the hell would you go out without telling us in the middle of the night in a random neighborhood? That is beyond stupid. Without anyone knowing where you are. My dad is literally just hammering my sister with insults. It was a mix of foreign languages, English, random stuff. And you know it's serious when my dad grabs my sister by the arm.
Oh.
The hand comes up.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Chill.
Maximum slap power to the face.
Oh my God.
God.
Maybe he was just trying to high-five her, but he missed.
You know it's bad when after that slap, the whole room went silent. That's when you know my sister then learned the severity of what she did. And after all of this, my cousins were yet to return from the Halloween party, bro. The parents were drunk out of their mind, and the kids were probably still laughing about this entire situation. And that is why we never invited them over to our house again. I never seen my cousins ever again since that very moment.
Really?
Wow.
All I'm hearing, guys, is that maybe we should have a day out. We start at the Bronx Zoo. We look at the hens. We look at the rabbits.
Right idea.
Then we go and smash TB's car up and then drive it to Chuck E. Cheese. And then we bring that whiz back.
What?
Oh,
Yeah.
I like that idea.